Dan, how you doing? Welcome
David,
to the broadcast. I know you're a very, very busy man. Thank you so much for your time. We always appreciate your visits.
I'm glad to be here, David. Actually, I thought I'd just drop by. I haven't been in the Jeers section of TV Guide for about 3 or 4 weeks.
So every time you're on the show, somebody writes something nasty about you.
Well, that's true. So, I sort of needed that pop. We have a new ownership, and everybody's a little nervous about that.
I want to get into that in a second. Now, you've been through this a couple of times here at CBS. So this is your second time going through this. The ownership change at CBS?
That's right.
Yeah, I've been through it once here and once at the old place.
Well, as a matter of fact, David, that Mike Jordan, who is the
chairman of Westinghouse.
That's right.
Yeah.
We call him Mike No Jump Shot Jordan. He was over at CBS News this afternoon just before I came here.
What kind of a guy does he seem to be?
Well, among the things he said to everybody, he said, "Just call me Mike." And so we already have the T-shirts coming out tomorrow. They'll be available. On the front will be, "Just call me Mike." And on the back will be, "Yes, sir, Mr. Jordan."
Yeah, well, he'll certainly appreciate that. But we're screwed. I mean, when the dust settles, we're screwed. Isn't that pretty much it?
Well, David, you have a long-time contract, and you can afford to say that. But I did notice one change already. When you open the door at the CBS News Broadcast Center now, when you open the door, the light goes on.
Oh, Dan, you've been writing. Dan's been writing.
But the other thing, David, I wanted to say about the Westinghouse thing, a number of people in our building we're nervous about this.
You got to be nervous because here's my view of it. I hate to interrupt, but I'm going to anyway. It's my show. When the smoke clears, when the dust settles, these penguins will come in here and just start cutting us back to the bone. And I'm telling you something, we're there already. You know what I mean?
Believe me, I know what you mean.
Yes.
However, I'm not sure that it's all quite as bad as it might appear to be, and I'll tell you why. Some of our people have been looking into the new medical plan. With the new ownership, you have to look into the new medical plan.
Yeah, you got to check your benefits.
And what they find is there are some changes. For example, under Westinghouse, the rules apparently are, if you get ill, you must go to a Westinghouse service center. And
that's no good. That won't work.
Well, it might, but I do hear nice things about Mr. Jordan, that this man obviously did not go to school just to eat his lunch. Everybody who talks about him says he's very, very smart.
Yeah.
And
I hear he's yellow.
I don't hear that, David. I don't hear that. I was taught in Texas a long time ago something that I think we can adjust to, we can adapt to this situation. Don't approach a horse from the rear.
Yeah.
Don't approach a bull from the front. And don't approach a new boss from any direction.
Yeah, probably so. But now, we're kind of speaking with a little levity here because we're both scared silly. But
you got it.
Andy Rooney, your colleague at CBS News, went nuts. The guy went nuts. He said that the former ownership of this company had ruined the network and compared Lawrence Tish to a slumlord. What's the matter with that guy?
Well, let me tell you, he's like you are. He's bulletproof. He's the only guy in the country, absolutely bulletproof. I mean, he can say those things and nothing happens to him. I still have kids in college. I still have car payments. I still have a house note to make. And you're not going to catch me touching that line. But
I don't know. But the thing that interests me, the ABC is sold to Disney for $19 billion, and CBS is sold to Westinghouse for $5 billion. What does that tell you?
Well, it tells you that
they're bottom feeders. That's what I keep saying. They're bargain shoppers.
Well, I got to tell you, David, I'm so bad at prognostication that I still had my Mickey Mouse ears when they were announcing that stuff at ABC. But if you stay with the network, we'll be worth $19.3 billion.
I'll stay with the network.
Soon.
The question is, will the network stay with me?
Well, that's a fair question, actually.
We mentioned about your singing. You always have been very nice to us. You come on and you sing like a train song or something. I get the sense that that's a very important part of your background, your upbringing or something. You always leave us with a little train song. And you also said that then every time you do that, somebody says, well, Dan shouldn't be going on TV singing songs. Do you have any regrets about doing that?
No, none at all. Listen, I like REM. I like their music. I only regret about that day when I went over Madison Square Garden.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the REM thing.
Yeah, the only thing I regretted about that day is that their music is special. It's fairly complicated stuff. I can't carry a tune in a bucket with a lid on it. I know that, but I had a bad day that day. That was my only regret about it. As for the train songs, Mr. Jordan, Mike.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, he definitely will not be bringing Scottie Pippen with him. That we know. But he told me confidentially today, no more tobacco chewing, no more train song running, and definitely no complaining about the boss.
Oh, this
I
stinks.
expect he's going to tell you the same
No,
thing.
no, I want this guy over here and we'll fight. He and I will fight. Any night, any time, right here. And the winner gets to keep his job, and they get a complimentary Westinghouse nuclear reactor.
Hey, speaking of
Yeah,
that,
I've been pricing them. You know, they're not bad. They're affordable now. Yeah.
Oh,
Get
by
one
the
for
way,
the house.
Second-hand one?
Yeah.
my main message here, my main reason for being here is to assure you that Westinghouse appliances are still very dependable and very affordable. And I promised myself that you'll get that through.
Oh, Dan.
As you know,
Kissy, 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 kissy.
well, you know what we say at home, there's so much to kiss and so little time.
Does that mean? I have no idea. Here's Dan Rather with REM down at Madison Square Garden a couple of weeks ago. There's. Yes, sir. That won't happen again. Fine. That was fine. Took a lot of courage. I admire that in you, that you had the courage and you took a chance and you went up there and you did it, and, you know, it was horrible.
Amen to that.
No. Dan, you know, I really appreciate every little visit, and thank you for all your considerations and help in the past. Good
David,
to see you
thank you
again.
very much.
Dan Rather, ladies and
Take care.
gentlemen.
Thanks, David.